Hi everyone, welcome to Tom's Man Shed. Okay, so two quite quick videos this. I'm recording them each as separate videos but uploading them at the same time. But it's two things for the same price, and in sort of like roughly the same category I suppose, that I saw this week in Lidl's. Again, do I need them? No. I used to have one of these years ago, but always fancied another. And the other one I've never had before, but I've always fancied. So what they are the lava lamp. I'll just put my specs on. So this review is about the lava lamp, and the other one is about the plasma ball. So we'll start off with the lava lamp. They're both 15 quid on this week, which is, today is the 16th of December, very nearly Christmas 2023. Both 15 quid, but I'll explain later on, if you use your Lidl app, I'll show you, for one purchase only, you can't get it off both, you get a further 15%, which brings it down really cheap. So, like I said, the lava lamp was the first one I bought, that I used that on. So we'll put that to one side, and we'll do that in a second. But here it is. Now I'll hold up all the bits on the box. It's as easy for you to just have a read of that, everything. Okay, so there's all the info. 25 watt lamp, E14R39 screw-in bulb. I'll be showing you that in a minute. Total height 40 centimetres. That's about 16 inches. It's like a rainbow. In fact, the water is 3 colours. And all the metal stand is the same. So that's the box. Now, unusually for Lidl's, as I'll show you in a bit, I've never seen any products from this Global Gizmos. Now, this Global Gizmos are registered to distributed by BML Liverpool. So they're the manufactured for, obviously, be made in China probably. But made for BML, which is BENROSS Limited, and no relation, Liverpool. So that's who Lidl have got these off. Normally Lidl's electricals are Silvercrest and Parkside and that. So what you get in the box is the lamp itself. So first of all, you get the stand it sits in, and it's just a normal screw-in bulb holder in there. It comes on a mains lead with a switch, a power switch, and a plug, just a normal, I won't show you now because it's plugged in, but a normal 3-pin plug in the end. It's off at the moment, so you just screw this bulb in, and this bulb's 25 watts, mainly sort of to give heat out more than light. So we just screw that in there. It just screws in the base, and you can see it just comes on normal bulb. So you get that in the box. You get the bottle with the wax in, and if you don't know how lava lamps work, it's this wax here heats up with the heat of the bulb. Takes a long time. I'll tell you how long in a minute. And once it's got hot, it rises up as a globule because it's light. Its density is less than the water around it once it's hot. And then as it gets to the top and it starts cooling down, it starts sinking again. You know how they work. But as you can see on this, the water or the oil or whatever it is inside it is 3 colours. It starts sort of like quite clear, a bit of a yellow tint to it. Then goes a pinky purple and then the blue. So that goes in there like that. And then you got your little cap, and that's like a nice metallic deep red. How durable these will be to scratches, I don't know, but it's brand new now. And that goes on the top like that. So when it's turned on and before it's heated up, it just gives you this effect. So I'll turn this overhead light off and I'll turn the main lights off. Alexa, set dimmer to off.
Okay.
So you can see it now. Now, it's been very hard. I've already done the filming last night of it in action. It's been very hard using manual controls on my Canon camera to get the colours right. Because this bottom bit, I've used a manual setting, but the bottom bit always goes really white to get the top bit here. This little Insta360 is doing quite well actually. That's not far off what it is to the naked eye. This bottom bit here to the naked eye is a lot duller. It's more of a gold, a deep rich gold colour, not that bright pale yellow. And but you'll see it in action in a minute as best as I can with the Canon. So just put that down, turn the lights back on. Alexa, set dimmer to 100%.
Okay.
So basically that's it. What you get in the box. I'll show you what it says on the instructions. Usual instructions again. I'll hold them up quickly. You can freeze frame if you want. And the back. And the other one you get with it. That's a distributor at the bottom there in Liverpool. Got after service and everything, but you'd obviously get in touch with Lidl if it went wrong. And made in China. Now, don't know whether you noticed when I held this one up, there at the bottom, always allow 3 to 5 hours to reach operational temperature. And then before moving it, always allow 1 or 2 hours to cool down. And do not operate it exceed 8 hours of continuous use. So yeah, 3 to 5 hours to heat up. I found it was about 3 hours. It starts melting and going into a sort of like vertical column after a couple of hours, and you think, oh, it started, but then it sort of like settles down. It's not till it's been on about 3, definitely not 5. It's not till it's been on about 3 full hours that it's in full fluid motion. So yeah, when you decide you want to use it, you decide 3 hours in advance, and don't use it for 8 hours continuously. So it's not the sort of thing you'd leave on anyway. It's got a 35 watt bulb, so you know, by modern standards, you know, it's using a fair bit of electricity, half a 60 watt bulb. As you'll know, all modern LEDs are like 5 watts or 7 watts. So power consumption in regards to most lighting sort of quite high, but 35 watts. So I'm going to show you now the BENROSS site, the wholesaler's site, and show you what the recommended retail price is, and then have a look at some similar ones on Amazon, and then I'll show you them on Lidl for the 15 quid and the extra money I got off this, making it an absolute bargain. So let's have a look at that now. Okay, as I just showed you on the box earlier, the company that Lidl have got these off, it's not one of Lidl's own company like Silvercrest and Parkside. The distributor they've got them off is a place called BML, BENROSS Marketing Limited. BENROSS, no relation to me, Tom Ross, not to know of. But looking at the website, it's a huge distributor and they sell all sorts of stuff. But here is the rainbow lamp here in the bottom right-hand corner. They do loads of other ones. The rainbow one is one of the dearest ones, $24.50. That one, second left from the left on the top, is the dearest at $25. These are the recommended retail prices in the final shop. Obviously not what BENROSS will be selling them to Lidl for. But yeah, so they recommend a retail price of £24.50. And if we look at Amazon here, there's loads and loads, as you can see. A similar one to the original rocket one I mentioned earlier on that I've got. But as you can see, the price, they're all sort of like 24, 18, 14, 24.99. So you think, right, there's one here, same price, 14.99. Recommended retail price 25. That's for this blue one. It's the same one there. But yeah, if you click on it, it's 14.99, 15 for the blue one. But if you want a multicoloured one, which is like that, that's the same, very similar, 3 colours of water. As you can see here, it's £29.99, 30 quid, so twice the price of the Lidl's one. And I looked at various other places as well, eBay and everything, similar sort of prices, but I could not see one, including postage or whatever, with the 3 colours rainbow effect for less than 15 quid. So as you saw there, there isn't any. I've looked at loads and loads and loads and loads of places. I couldn't find any for cheaper than the 15 quid. And like I said, there's in the Lidl app on your phone, if you download the Lidl app, which I did a whole video review about up here, if you haven't seen that, check that out. It's well worth it. There's loads of people every week at the counter, and she says, have you got your Lidl app? And they say no. But I don't spend much there, and you do get quite a lot. You know, you reach 50 quid in a month, you get a free item from the bakery. So I picked the dearest one, a £1.99 wholemeal loaf. So you get, £2 quid loaf if you spend 50 quid. It'd be great if you just got cash off and you could spend it on anything you like. But there are quite a few offers, and one of them was 15% off the lava lamp or the plasma ball, which I'll be reviewing in the other video. So I bought the lava lamp, so at £14.99, so 15 quid, with 15% off that, I'll show you the actual bill in a minute, it brings it below 12 quid. So that's an absolute bargain. I had a lava lamp years and years ago, an original Matmos one, shaped like the rocket. I've still got the base of it in the loft somewhere. Might be worth something, I don't know. But the solid alloy with the 3 rocket legs on it. But the bottle went, the liquid. They don't last forever. If you move them around and it swishes around, they do. The wax goes off and that after a while. But instead of sourcing a new bottle for it, I thought I might as well get this. They were if you didn't know, they were developed by an Englishman in 1963, so that's how long lava lamps have been out. So yeah, let's have a look at them now on the actual price I showed on the Lidl app, and I'll show you genuinely that it was the price I've just claimed it to be. So this is the Lidl app on my phone. This is viewing the leaflet that they sell in store. So you can see there's the plasma lamp, the lava lamp, there's a kid's alarm clock. But the lava lamp and the plasma lamp are both £14.99. So it's a Barbie lamp and that above. But once you've used the token, the 15% off token, which it was one of these, it disappears from the phone app, which baffled me. So I scrolled right the way down to the bottom, and then I scrolled right the way up to the top, and I thought, where's it gone? I used it yesterday on the lava lamp. This was when I was buying me plasma one, and it just wasn't there. So once you've used it on one item only, it does disappear from the app. So as you can see here on the digital receipt, there at the top I got the free loaf because I'd reached 50 quid, and just above it 15% off it says plasma ball rainbow. It was the actual lava lamp, it'll say for the same thing. But yeah, so £14.99 with £2.25 off is £12.84. So yeah, well worth having that little bit of discount. So yeah, as you saw there, absolute bargain, I think. So let's have a look at it now in action. Like I said, I filmed this last night. I've done a voiceover over the actual video of it, and I'll explain in the video. I've used manual settings, but I've just tried to get it to look as the human eye sees it, which is very hard, because once you get the bottom bit looking like the eye sees it, the top bit has gone dark. So let's have a look at it now. So this is it after about 2 hours. So it's formed a globule at the moment, but it stays like that for about another hour. And then this is just on 3 hours now, and the first sort of globule is rising. You can see it's gone through. It's looking like bluey green at the top. As I said, that bottom bit, it's the camera making it look white hot like that. To the naked eye, it's a rich golden colour. So I altered the exposure to manual on the camera, trying to simulate it. That is pretty much as it is. That's a bit brighter than it seems to the eye, because I had to do it for the bit at the top. But like I say, it's a very rich golden. And once the globule reaches the top and it's cooled off, it then starts sinking back down, and there's sometimes another one on the way up. So yeah, pretty effective. More effective in real life than I can show in them camera shots. But yeah, it does look very, very nice when it's going. So hope that's been of some use. Check out my other video. I'll put a link at the end. One of the little pictures at the very end of this video will be a link to that on the plasma ball. And I'll show you that in action as well. So I'd like to finish off with wishing all me subscribers a very, very Merry Christmas. Thanks a bunch for getting me above 3,000 subscribers just last month. It means the world to me. Thank you very, very much. As I mentioned on my last video, the one before the lava lamp, I have got a couple more in the pipeline. I'll be doing one on that chair behind me, the stretch covers for that, and 2 other different shaped reclining rocker chairs in my cinema room, and I'll be going through my advice on what to buy and what not to buy for them, and a full demo on how to fit them. That's coming up. My brand new 3D printer, my Bamboo Lab X1C Carbon behind, which I'm absolutely in love with. Doing a review on something I'm making for that. So loads more in the pipeline, and whatever comes up next year. So like I say, once again, thanks very, very much for subscribing if you have already. If you haven't, click the little picture here of the shed, and once you've done that, click the bell icon underneath and you'll be informed of any new uploads. See you for them next year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, bye for now.